Hi, it's Mike. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. So, normally I just go and start showing you everything that's been going on in my life. But I'm not going to do that today. And the reason for that is I've already done it for yesterday's video. So now, while I don't have anything new to share or add to it, we're going to go into a bit more about what was yesterday's video. I told you about the vision for this channel. So I want to discuss today about empathy. That's going to be our topic. Right below in the comments of this video or at mikesdiabetesworld.gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. Now, this is an open Gmail account. What I do ask is that there'll be many different viewpoints coming in about this channel that I will share. Please remember, whether you do it down below or through an email, that you are respectful of anybody else's thoughts. It's important for all of us to have an understanding and support of everyone else in this group. Therefore, anyone who breaks these rules will be blocked from the channel. I'm sorry, we need to build a group of support for type 1 diabetics. And that's how we're going to do it. Everyone should feel comfortable saying what they like on this channel. And be positive. Have a great day, and we'll be right back to begin the video. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Type 1 diabetes and empathy of other people. A lot of times growing up, and this is probably because I was a young boy on the verge of my teenage years, it always came down to, oh, I'm so sorry you have to live with this. Oh, people like you should not get diabetes. And it was always a talk down. What diabetics are looking for, and I think I can talk for a majority of us, is support. Have you offered help? Do you need a ride to the drugstore? Can I pick up anything for you while I'm at the drugstore? I'm going across the border and getting some sugar-free candy. Do you want some? That is showing, I think, much more of empathy than, oh, woe is you. You deserve much better. Are you asleep yet? It's putting me to sleep, damn it. Now, I'm sure we've all had these kind of interactions. Remember to write down below. But I think I keep telling this story The new diabetic and I were put in this two-person hospital room. Me being the diabetic who had diabetes for years was supposed to give my knowledge to this new diabetic. Well, as soon as this diabetic entered the room, everything shut down. He wasn't open. And, I said to him, okay, you've got diabetes. It's time really to move on. But I won't be able to go out and drink with my friends every day after work. And I thought about it. I could have said, oh, I'm so sorry you won't be able to do that. But that's not really helping the situation. I said, well, you can still go out and drink. It may be diet soda now, but no one's saying you can't go out and drink. You just have to make sure you take your insulin, you have something to eat. You can have one alcoholic drink, but you run into danger the rest of the time. You have to be sensible. Well, yeah, but it won't be the same. Well, everything in life changes. Pure and simple. And what you're telling me is you're not able to accept your diabetes. Well, but. I'll let you mourn the fact you have diabetes for a couple of days. But then you need to wake up and start taking care of yourself. I wondered, I may have been a little harsh, but what I was trying to relate to him was, yes, you have diabetes. Doesn't mean you still can't go out with friends. Just doesn't mean you can get sloshed every night of the week. It may be a bit of a time for you to grow up. But I would never say that, and I don't expect any of you to say anything like that to this person. You want to be caring and listen. That's a lot of times what people want. Now, there's obviously differences between a 5-year-old getting diabetes and a 30-year-old man or woman getting diabetes. They're going to want different things from you. Just identify and say, okay, what do you think this means? Treat it with open-ended questions. The whole point of, oh, I'm so sorry for you, isn't a question. You're not going to learn how to help the person. What you're doing is just giving him something to feed his upset or depression about getting diabetes. Use open-ended questions. Sort of like, well, how does that make you feel? Oh, well, I can't live my life anymore. And why would that be? Because I can't go out partying every night. I don't want to have to stop and eat. Well, you could feel a hell of a lot better. Or you can just go stop caring about yourself and not take your shots. Which would you rather do? Because you know if you don't take your insulin, you're going to end up sick. And nobody wants that. I don't want that, and you don't want that. And what happens if it starts to go in circles? Oh, well, no, I can't do that. But I won't be able to do all these, and then I won't be able to do this. And I really don't want to get up and do an exercise program. There's times where any one of us would reach our mark. You might have to say, why don't we go find you help? You may need to talk to a counselor. I've had so many people in my time that I met in hospitals and around that were petrified of giving a shot. I would be there to support, but the nurse or the doctor or the therapist would be the ones that would be offering, telling them how to do it, how to get through it without it hurting. Kind of like you're the support team. Yip, yip, yay, yip, 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 yay. I know. You may not be able to solve all their issues about having diabetes, but what you can do is support. You may want to help them through planning their life. What is a day going to look like with diabetes? What has the doctor told you so far? And you could say, well, if my doctor had said that to me, this is what I would take from it. You know, you're never, when you're given cancer, diabetes, whatever, life looks so dark. And your support may be just the thing to lift them out of it. Was I that support the person in a story? Unfortunately, I don't think so. I wish I was, but I wasn't. After years of studying education and learning about other people and the way they learn, you begin to never ask closed questions in where it's yes, no, you want to get them talking. And part of the talking alleviates his thoughts or her thoughts. You'll find out that once you get yourself on the path and well controlled, may take a while, but once you get there, nothing can stop you unless you want to be a cop or a flight attendant or there's certain jobs where there's limitations or you simply can't do. I know in Canada you cannot be part of the armed forces. Nope. So be compassionate Be supportive. Don't add to their misery. Offer a way out if possible, and a way out if they get dug too deep is to help them find solutions. Remember to write your stories below about your first time of either receiving empathy in diabetes or giving empathy in your diabetes. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Have a super one. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.